Hello everyone, my name is Casey Peterson. I'm in your MI401 class and I'm in group 10. For our project, we focus on data, communication, and educational inequality. And our organization name is FuTrue Education. I'm just going to kind of walk you through our PowerPoint for our organization. FuTrue Education, our main objective is to use modern technology to eliminate educational inequality. So how we're going to do this is we're going to set up a game. And this game will allow students to be able to create specific tests to fit their learning needs. This is mostly for middle to high school age students, but it can vary a little bit. Students will build these tests to fit their specific learning needs. So let's say a student's bad in math, they can build a test specifically around math that would help them improve their math scores. And then within our game, we will provide free tutors to introduce how to use all tools, how to recognize material, and how to perform the steps of actually building the test. And then the second part of our organization, we will create a forum. This forum will allow students to communicate with each other and ask questions. This is a great way to learn. You would be able to communicate with people from all around the world. Students would be able to share their tests on this forum so other people can use it. And then the forum will be completely free of charge. And then, like I stated earlier, the problem we want to solve is to work towards ending educational inequality. And just in case you're not aware, educational inequality is the unequal distribution of academic resources, including but not limited to school funding, qualified and experienced teachers, books, and technologies to socially excluded communities. These communities tend to be historically disadvantaged and oppressed. And I grabbed this little photo online that really helped reinstate what we want to focus on. Guarantee high quality early childhood education and care to all children. Ensure all children achieve a good minimum level of core skills. Reduce the impact of social economical inequalities. Close the gender gaps. Produce better data. And focus on equality, not just averages. And then some things people can get from us with our online services, more individuals will have access to gaining information regarding subjects they would wish to study. The forum will allow users to connect with others around the globe. Not only is this good for learning, but you can also make friends and stuff like that. And then creating these specialized tests will allow students to focus strictly on subjects that they lack knowledge in. So this would really help them level out their knowledge. Some limits to our organization, I would say, is security. Obviously, you always have security risks of being hacked, stuff like that. Cost, of course, technology is not always cheap. Internet access in remote areas, not everywhere around the world has easy internet access, as well as technology access. A lot of technology is expensive, especially these virtual reality labs. They can cost upwards of thousands of dollars. Some of our stakeholders would be our clients, so students, teachers, and researchers. And then our employees, programmers, researchers, and artists, and then overall just the academy in general. And then some needs and wants that our stakeholders might have is interesting environment, self-learning opportunity, which I feel like this would be a great opportunity for them to explore self-learning, tons of subjects they could focus on, and then technology advances, and then having a dedicated work plan. And just a basic summary to go over all that. Overall, our organization aims to end educational equality through the use of modern technology. We plan to create a virtual game that allows individuals to create tests based on their specific learning needs, alongside of this forum that allows the users the opportunity to connect with others and share their work. So this game, it would really help individuals around the world focus on subjects that they struggle in. Along with the forum, you would meet other people, be able to use their tests and communicate with them to gain more knowledge. But of course, we do have to focus on costs and how we can get internet access and technology to these remote areas. And then here's just some of our references we use for the project. And if you guys have any questions, just feel free to reach out to us and we'll be happy to respond. Thank you.
So, for the second part of our presentation, I want to show you something about how our serious game works. Right now in this scene, you can see there's nothing in the center, but if you imagine that actually our serious game mainly focus on the physics lab courses. So it's a little bit hard for us to build a mass test, but it's a great point for me to think about if in the future we can add more uh, subjects into our serious game. So, for example, if I am a student when I get this game, uh, we can have at least to provide any tools in a physics lab, and we can just simply get one into the scene. Uh, Another part is once you start doing this, you can get as many as possible. Oh, uh, then if you want to make a test, you need to set the tools by yourself. Uh, like what we said, we will not provide you. We will teach you how to use each tools, but what kind of setting you want, you need to search it by yourself. Then another thing is, if you want to start, so after you start the test, after you start a test, you can change some parameters to make this test become reality-based or a kind of ideal test. So but the whole process is a kind of animation, even though this one is really simple. So some problems actually we will face is more like how we could make our animation become more real, so we can make this game more attractive. Some problem is like student might not want to pay money for a game they cannot get fun, but in order to improving our gameplay, it's a little bit difficult. But this actually the but this actually the yeah the problem, critic parts of our total project, because actually this project is really hard to perform to solve our problem. Why? Education inequality, I mean, is complicated results. But it's a bad results. The thoughts in our project could only make a result which could make this problem looks a little bit better. For reality, education equality reflects the more obvious social problems like resistance, extreme exploitation, and some economy, and many other combination of the different problems. However, our power is limited. Even though this project is not real, I actually want to make it become true in one day. On the other hand, the prevention of solving our problem is clear. How we make every student touch the smart devices. If any organizations would like to share the data with us, and the use of the serious games seems not so powerful, and possibly this project might increase more inequality because we cannot bring this thing to. I'm sorry to say that, but we cannot bring our project back to poor students as soon as possible. Which means the inequality between the middle class student, high class students, and the low class students will be larger and larger. Of course, when we're looking at the problem, we need to question ourselves if the solution is only to make everyone can go to school, because with right now's definition, the educational inequality is more like this part. Absolutely, it can contain different levels of inequality, but right now, our project maybe focus on a little bit more deeper level. And finally, unfortunately, not only a few people are worrying about this problem. If one day a similar serious game comes out, I believe in the future, the education problem should be put in the first place. Thank you.